It's for a good cause, I swear. By Sarah 1281. Chapter 7. Zamaza, heir of a Gato. Why are you still here? Inari demanded, annoyed at breakfast a few days later. You escorted Garba home. You can go now. Okay, Naruto agreed. But then he would die, and that would make the whole escorting him safely home thing kind of pointless. This whole thing is kind of pointless, Inari said mockingly as he stood up and went back upstairs. Your attempts at getting through to him not working? Sakura asked sympathetically. Not really, Naruto groaned. He's so stubborn! Why don't you just use therapy jutsu on him? Sasuke asked, the air quotes. Impossible to miss. I would, Naruto said, except it loses most of its effectiveness when not accompanied by physical violence. And I don't think I'm allowed to hit the client. Especially not if the client is an 8-year-old. Kakashi concurred. Naruto's eyes widened suddenly. One of my clones dispelled. Ever since the arriving at Tazuna's house, Naruto had left 2 clones out all night. The first was to pretend to be him, training so hard that he passed out, and the second was to conceal itself and then dispel if Haku happened upon him. Go after it, Kakashi ordered. And Sasuke, why don't you go too? You haven't gotten a chance to take revenge on anything in at least a week. And if I don't? Sasuke asked out of habit as he stood up. I thought today we'd start on water walking, Kakashi replied. Sasuke and Naruto practically bolted for the door. What are we supposed to do while they're gone? Sakura asked. Kakashi raised an eyebrow at her. You don't really mean we're going to practice water walking, do you? Sakura asked. After all, it's been nearly a week. Zawaza could attack at any moment. We need to guard Tazuna. I agree, Kakashi said innocently. You do? Sakura asked suspiciously. Absolutely, he said airily, which is why it's fortunate that this bridge is, like most bridges, built over a large body of water. Why do you hate us? Sakura asked despairingly. What have we ever done to you? Well, for one thing, you spoiled the end to one of Jiraiya's books, Kakashi told her. That was Naruto, not me, she pointed out. I didn't see you trying to stop him. Then you ruined my bell test. And finally, who says I hate you? Maybe I'm just trying to get you ready for the upcoming Chunin exams, Kakashi said in his best instructorly voice. Don't mess with the bell test. Got it. Is that the plant you want? Clone Naruto was asking Haku as Naruto and Sasuke arrived. Haku nodded. Thank you for helping out. You sure are working early, Naruto trailed off. I'm sorry, I'm not always the best with genders. My first instinct is girl, but I've spent too much time with Neji and Itachi over the years to make any assumptions. And for that matter, I'm still not sure they know I was a guy. Haku smiled kindly at him. I am indeed a male. You're not just saying that so I'll sound stupid referring to you as a guy, are you? Naruto asked. Because I've met some androgynous people who have done that, you know. We may very well never meet again. So why would I do that? Haku asked. Naruto shrugged. For the heck of it? I can only offer you my word that I am indeed a boy, Haku said. But seeing as you don't know me, I don't quite know how much that's worth. Naruto eyed Haku carefully. I believe you, he said finally. I'm glad. So why are you out here so early? Haku inquired politely. I fell asleep outside, Naruto explained. My teacher's making us climb trees until we pass out. He's kind of evil. Calls it training. Training? And that forehead protector. Could you be a ninja? Haku asked, sounding vaguely interested. Yeah! If you ever want to do something exciting, you've got to be a ninja, Naruto explained. Although I suppose working at Ichibaku's wouldn't be too bad. Where are you from? Haku asked. Konoha, the greatest place on earth! Naruto said proudly. Is it now? Haku asked, smiling a little. Oh, yes! In fact, we haven't had a bloodline massacre in... must be 4 years now, Naruto said cheerfully. Konoha has bloodline massacres? Haku asked, alarmed. I thought Konoha was a safe haven for those with the Kekai Genkai. Oh, it is! Naruto assured the other boy. That was complicated and the work of a missing nin. Just not in this timeline. Why are you training? Haku asked, changing the subject. Because Kakashi threatened to make me spend 3 days watching everyone I know eating ramen non-stop, but not letting me have any, Naruto explained. And then he said something about squirrels, but I was too horrified to really listen. I see, Haku said. Oh, and also because I want to protect the people I care about, Naruto said. But my immediate reason for being here was the no ramen. So you have someone who is important to you? Haku asked, choosing not to focus on the ramen obsession. Naruto shrugged. Yeah, I do. I have lots of precious people, actually. Losing them is hard, and I don't think I'd survive the loss without other precious people being there to try and fill the void. When a person has something important to protect, that's when they can truly become strong, Haku declared. I agree, Naruto said solemnly. Let's meet again sometime, Haku said, standing up. I know you will become strong. You are such a sap, Sasuke whispered to the real Naruto. Oh, shut up! What was I supposed to say? Naruto shot back. Besides, I like Haku. Kami knows why. He tried to kill you. Sasuke muttered. Not very hard, Naruto countered. And I wouldn't be talking about attempted murder, Sasuke, since you had to have Orochi-freaking Maru talk you down from killing me! Will you just let that go already? Sasuke demanded. Sure, the minute you stop calling me an idiot because I graduated last in his class, Naruto promised. Sasuke snorted. You didn't even graduate. It was an act of Kami. Thank you, should call Orochimaru Kami. With that, Sasuke and Naruto decided Haku was sufficiently ahead of them and followed him back to Zabuza's hideout. It was slow going as Haku was very cautious, but they eventually made it. I sense 3 other chakras besides Haku and Zabuza's, Naruto said quietly. Is that Gato, do you think? I have no idea what his chakra is supposed to be like, but who else would there be? Sasuke asked. It's times like this when I miss Karin. Karin? Naruto repeated. Isn't she the one who tried to drug you? Okay, so maybe I don't miss her that much. That's it, Sasuke said, eyes trained on the man who had just exited the hideout. He and Naruto silently followed them until they were about a mile away from the enemy ninja, and then they struck. Naruto slit the 2 guards' throats with a kunai, and Sasuke snapped Gato's neck with a well-placed blow to the back of the head. Wow, Sasuke, I didn't even know you knew how to fight without the Sharingan, Naruto said, sounding deeply impressed. Sasuke scowled. And I didn't know you could fight somebody without trying to save them from themselves. That only applies to ninja and the odd civilian I've gotten attached to, Naruto explained. Mercenaries are on their own. Sasuke crouched down next to Gato. Let's just see if he has any handwriting sample on him. After digging through the dead man's pocket for a moment, he found a half-finished letter. Perfect. Activating his Sharingan, Sasuke sat on the ground, pulled out another piece of paper, and began to write. So, what are you doing? Naruto asked, but Sasuke was still writing 20 minutes later. Forging a will, Sasuke said, like it was obvious. Oh? Who did Gato leave everything to? Naruto asked, curious. He left the entirety of his ill-gotten fortune in trust to Momochi Zabuza, Sasuke said, to use as for the express purpose of returning Wave to its former glory. Naruto stared at him. Are you sure that's a good idea? Sasuke shrugged. Way I see it, if he's happy in Wave, he's not bothering us. Oh, and now he can come one step closer to making Kiri like he thinks Konoha is because he'll have experience with reforming a place, and with the power that money will give him, the Mizukage won't dare go after him, Naruto exclaimed. I just hope he doesn't let the power go to his head. Sasuke shrugged again. It's not our problem either way. Naruto glared at him. We don't live in a vacuum, Sasuke. What happens in one nation affects the other. Save the politics for someone who cares, Sasuke said, signing Gato's name and 2 names he knew but couldn't quite place as witnesses. Now pick up the body and let's go. They quickly made their way back to Zabuza's hideout. Before they could reach the door, Haku opened it and stood staring at them. May I help you? He asked, recognizing Naruto easily since they had parted only an hour ago. Yeah, we thought you might like this, Naruto said, dumping Gato's body at his feet. We were a little surprised at the contents of the will, though. Will? Haku asked blankly. Here, Sasuke said, shoving the paper into Haku's hands. Go start a revolution or something. It was nice seeing you again, Naruto called. And if you could just Not to take Tazuna again? That would be great. After all, it wouldn't do to ruin the academy of your new country. Gato's dead, Sasuke announced upon returning to Tazuna's house for dinner that night. And that took you 10 hours? Kakashi asked skeptically. No, we were sparring for the rest of the time, Naruto explained. We never really get a chance to fight properly, and so we couldn't very well lose this opportunity, now could we? Gato... dead? Inari repeated. There's no way idiots like you managed to kill him. I did! Naruto confirmed. It wasn't that hard, actually. It helped that we caught him off guard. So, does that mean this mission is over? Sakura asked. Or should we stay until the bridge is complete? It should only be a few more days, Tazuna offered. Let's take a vote, Kakashi said. All in favor of leaving now? Sasuke raised his hand. All in favor of staying and helping? Naruto and Sakura raised their hands. As I'm abstaining, so as to remain impartial, that's 2-1 in favor of staying. Sorry, Sasuke, Kakashi said. Sasuke sighed. Whatever. Just as long as when we get back we can tell everyone I got them a Yankyo. It would probably be easier to stick to the truth of what happened before with Haku, except Naruto took the Senbon for me, not vice versa. It's nice, simple, and could easily happen. Alright! Naruto agreed. Even though me dying is kind of lame, at least I heroically took the attackment for you that might very well have killed me. You didn't kill Gato! Inari insisted. Stop lying! Why is it so hard to believe? Sakura asked gently. I mean, I wasn't there, but I know Naruto and Sasuke wouldn't lie about something like that. If they say he's gone, he's gone. No one can kill him, he's too strong, Inari insisted. Naruto shot his teammates a look that clearly said, somebody share a sob story. I would do it myself, but I don't technically have one here besides losing a mother I don't remember the day I was born. Naruto's looks tended to be very expressive. Sasuke just stared back impassively, and Sakura had also technically never lost anyone. Kakashi sighed, knowing it was up to him. He's still literally talking about what had happened, but it had become a little easier after meeting up with his father in the afterlife that one time he was dead for an hour or so. My father died too, you know, Kakashi said conversationally. He wasn't put to death like your father was while he was a big hero, but he might as well have been. He was a hero and an inspiration to everyone until he took a mission and had to choose between completing it and saving his teammates. Inari said nothing, but it was clear he was listening. Everyone turned on him, Kakashi continued. His friends, the villagers, even the very people he had saved. They said that choosing lives over the mission made him trash, and in the end, he took his own life. That really affected me, and for a long time I was obsessed with making sure no one thought I was like him, and became obsessed with rules and regulations. Inari looked skeptical. Really? What happened to change that? My best friend told me that my father was a hero, Kakashi said simply. Only he wasn't my best friend then, he was just some annoying kid I was stuck on a team with. Then he almost died trying to save our other teammate and forced me to choose her over the mission as well. In the end, we were able to both rescue her and complete our mission, but it was close, and even if we hadn't been able to, I wouldn't regret it. Your father stood up to Gato because he believed that what he was doing was wrong, and that somebody had to do it, and he was clearly inspiring people. Gato killed him to try and crush that courage, and you know what? It worked. It would be a shame for your father to have died for nothing. If things go back to the way they were before, or worse, then that will be the case. There is no worse death than a pointless one. There are heroes in this world, Inari, and your father was one of them. Things will get better. Inari said nothing for the rest of the meal, but looked oddly pensive. So this is it then, Tazuna said, eyeing the completed bridge proudly. Now I just need a name for it. You know, since we had to go up against a missing S-class ninja and ended up saving your entire country, you really do owe us a lot more than just C-rank mission pay. Naruto said seriously. Not to mention the wages you'd owe us for bridge construction. Tazuna looked nervous. But the bridge was just finished today. It'll be quite some time before we can even begin to afford. But Naruto cut him off with a grin. I think we can be persuaded to forego the extra pay if you name the bridge after me. Tazuna thought about that for a moment. Well, you did speed up bridge construction, protect me even though I lied about what kind of danger I was facing, kill Gato and inspire Inari. Why not? Does the great Naruto bridge sound good to you? sounds fantastic! Naruto told him seriously. You know, it's been a lifelong dream of mine to have a bridge named after me.
Really?
Sasuke asked.
That's a strange dream.
Since I was 8, Naruto confirmed. And what can I say? I was a strange kid. That I'll believe, Sasuke muttered.
It is kind of strange that the ninja who tried to kill me has suddenly come into all this money and has decided to blame a factor.
Tazan amused. Sasuke shrugged. I wouldn't hold a grudge. It was just a job, and now that he doesn't need the money anymore, that's completely in the past. Naruto stared at Sasuke in shock. Sasuke? Telling someone not to hold a grudge? Alright, who are you, and where's my real revenge-obsessed best friend? Inari hesitantly approached Kakashi. I've been thinking about what you said. Oh? Kakashi prompted. Inari nodded. Yeah, I've decided you're right. Dad didn't want us to live in fear. Since he died for us, the least I can do is honor that. I may be afraid, but I'm not going to let that hold me back. Kakashi smiled fondly at the boy, who still couldn't really tell because of the mask. The eyes were a bit of a giveaway, though. I'm glad. You know, it's strange, Sakura said once everyone finished saying their goodbyes. It feels like we really didn't do much here. Sasuke snorted. Maybe you didn't. Kakashi used a non-violent form of therapy jutsu on Inari, and Naruto and I killed Gato and saved Zabuza and Haku. Don't worry, Sakura-chan, Naruto said encouragingly. I'm sure you'll find something to do eventually. Sakura twitched.